The road rises before me. 14%. On paper, it's just a number. On the asphalt, under this sun, it's a wall. The air is heavy. 104 degrees Fahrenheit, the kind of heat that doesn't just burn your skin. It sinks into you, it presses on your chest, wraps around your body, and won't let go. The tarmac shimmers. Waves of heat dance above it. My eyes squint against the glare. But it's useless. All I see is blinding white light and a black ribbon of road climbing into the sky. The first pedal stroke is a commitment. There's no easing in. You push, or you stop. My legs fire instantly. Quads tighten. Ready for a fight, the rhythm comes slow. 2 seconds. For every rotation, my breathing matches the grind. Deep, deliberate heat changes everything. On a cool day, this would be a challenge today. It's a trial by fire. Sweat drips from my temples. Salt stings my eyes. A bitter taste runs to my lips. My shadow beside me stretches long. Distorted, I look ahead. The curve hides what's next, but I already know. This road gives no breaks. Every meter is a choice. Push through, or give in. The voice in my head whispers, "It's too hot. You're not ready for this. Save your legs for later." But quitting once makes it easier to quit again. So I focus 10 meters at a time. The world is quiet. No birds. No voices. Only the hiss of tires. The grind of the chain. And my own breathing. I pull on the bars. Calves cramp. Pain shoots up my leg. I stand on the pedals, but standing costs more. The slope punishes weakness. My jersey clings to my back. Sweat cools, reheats instantly. Water. In my bottle is warm, but still precious. In every climb. There's a moment when speed no longer matters. Survival does. Keep moving. No matter how slow, I fix my eyes on a patch of shade ahead. It's a small tree. Barely enough to cover my bars, but it's my goal. I reach it. 3 deep breaths, then forward. Again, the slope doesn't let go. It holds me here, daring me to push harder. And I do not because it's easier now, but because I refuse to let this hill decide. When I stop, the top isn't in sight. The heat isn't fading. But in this steady grind, I find peace. My legs burn. My lungs ache. Sweat runs freely, but I'm still. Here still turning the pedals, and in the silence, I hear the truth. Pain is temporary. The summit lasts forever. The gradient shifts. 14% becomes 16. My legs already burn. My lungs pull for air. Heavier. Hotter. The chain groans with every turn. I push through it. One curve and another. The road tightens. And then it appears 20%. A wall of asphalt. No warning. No mercy. The first meters bite hard. My front wheel wavers under the strain. I grip the bars tighter, pulling with my arms, driving with my legs. The sun presses harder here, heat trapped between the slope. In the sky, the air feels still, as if even the wind refuses to climb. Every muscle protests. Quads scream, calves threaten to lock. My back arches. Fighting for leverage, there's no rhythm now, only raw force. Every pedal stroke. Decision to keep going. My vision narrows. The edges blur. Focus locks on a single crack in the road. Head, just reach it, then the next, and the next. The dials on my bike computer mean nothing. Speed is gone, cadence is gone. This is survival. I stand again. The bike sways under me, heart pounding, so loud it drowns out the road noise. I want to sit. I want to ease. But the slope will punish me if I do. The 21% doesn't forgive, it takes. And takes. Until there's nothing left but will. And somehow, that will is enough. One last push, the pedals turn, the crest inches closer, and though the hill fights to the very end, I'm still here, still moving. I stop. My hands fall onto the bars, chest heaving, each breath sharp, dry, like inhaling fire. The 21% is behind me, but it has taken something from me. My legs tremble. My heart, 195 beats per minute, pounding like it's trying to escape. I unclip. 1 foot on the ground, the stillness. Feels strange. No hum of tires, no grind of the chain. Only the sound of my own pulse, out in my ears. I tilt my head back. The sky is mercilessly bright. Sweat runs into my eyes. I wipe it away. It comes back instantly. For a moment, the thought creeps in. Maybe that's enough. Enough. Never really is. I drink. The water is warm. Doesn't matter. It slides down my throat. It's like fuel into a dying engine. My breathing steadies. Legs still heavy, but ready. I clip back in. The road ahead is quieter now. 14, 16%. After 21. They almost feel gentle. Almost I start again. Each turn of the cranks feels deliberate. No rush. Just a steady reclaiming of ground. The heat is still here. The slope is still here. But my mind has changed. I've been broken once already. And when you've been broken, there's a strange freedom in knowing it can't happen the same way twice. The curves pass slowly. Each one opens to another short wall. But they no longer intimidate. Me, I've met worse. My cadence finds a rhythm again. Not fast, but alive. The pain is still there. It's just quieter now. More like an old companion than an enemy. I reach a stretch of shade. Let the cool air wrap around me for 3, maybe 4 seconds. Then back into the light. My eyes catch a glimpse of something ahead. Stone, steps, a roofline, just peeking over the hill. The temple. My shoulders loosen. Not in relief, but in recognition, this is the place I've been chasing. Since the first pedal stroke, the slope eases. I shift up 1 gear. The bike rolls, a little freer. My breathing slows. Heartbeat settles, but inside, there's a quiet celebration. Not loud, not triumphant, just a deep satisfaction. It comes from refusing to stop. I roll the last meters with a kind of reverence. The stones of Giong Temple rise before me, history in the air. The climb is over. But the road, the heat, the fight, they've left their mark, and I carry it with me all the way to the top. I step into a small shop at the top. The shade wraps around me. Like a reward. The first sip of water, cold or warm, it doesn't matter. Feels like life coming back out. Outside, stairs lead to the statue. I start climbing again this time. Without the weight of the bike, but carrying something heavier, curiosity, and then he's there, gone bronze, towering, unshaken. A warrior frozen in motion, steel horse rearing. Iron spear aimed at the horizon, the story says. He was just a boy, silent, till the day his people needed him. Then, he grew taller, stronger, until he was no longer just human, he was a force. They forged him a horse of steel, a horse that never tired. Every strike of its hooves sent sparks of fire. Every roar, thunder across the sky in his hand. A legendary weapon, an iron rod. Heavy as fire and lightning. When it broke mid-battle, he tore bamboo from the ground, turned it into a new weapon, charged on. In my world, we call them superheroes. In his, he was simply Strong. He fought without fear, drove the invaders from his land. And when victory was his, he didn't stay for glory or crowns. He rode his steel horse into the sky, disappearing into the clouds. I stand there, looking up at him, and I feel it. The climb I just fought it was my own small battle, not against an army, but against myself. From deep here, the fields stretch like an endless map. Tiny houses scattered across green and gold. They look so small, but each one holds a whole story, and maybe
That's the truth.
up here you realize the fight was never just about you. It's about the world you ride for. The stairs down wait behind me. The road home waits below, and gravity is about to take over. The first drop feels like a release, like a string snapping. Letting me fall free from the weight of the climb, gravity takes hold, pulling me faster. Faster. The wind slams against my face. Sharp, relentless. My jersey snaps and flutters like it's trying to rip away. My eyes narrow, not from the light, but from the speed ripping at the edges of my vision. The hum of the tires turns into a deep roar. Each rotation is a push, stronger, wilder. My heart pounds half from pure adrenaline, half from the shadow of fear chasing me. The first corner rushes in. I lean body and bike as one. The steel frame groans under the force. One wrong twitch, and I'd be off the road. The guardrail flashes past silver. Fingers feather the brakes. The smell of hot. Rubber rises up. Another bend, light and shadow flicker like a strobe across my vision. Each dark patch could be hiding something. Gravel, a branch, cover, climbing up. I drop lower. Wind whips over my back. The bike shudders over the asphalt. Every ripple in the road shoots up my spine. Adrenaline floods in. Fear sharpens my focus. The thrill pulls me deeper. Into the descent. Each curve is a gamble between control and surrender. Sometimes I glide through like it's nothing. Sometimes the tires barely hold before slipping back into line. My breathing is quick and uneven, not from effort, but from the rush. The world feels like it's charging straight at me, daring me to keep up. A blind corner appears. I don't slow. I lean. In the tires gripped just enough to keep me alive. The wind is so loud, it drowns everything else. Just the hiss of rubber and the drum of my own heartbeat. My arms and shoulders lock tight to hold the rope. Another, dropped out, the bike lunges forward. The front wheel shakes for a moment. My stomach drops, lower than the road itself. The fear is real, but so is the joy. They run. Around each other, impossible to separate. The road bends again. Trees cast long shadows, the scent of leaves and damp. Earth drifts past, a fleeting calm in the chaos. Then the light explodes back. A long straight opens ahead. No shadows, no curves, just empty space. For speed to run free, I let go of the brakes. The bike shoots forward like an arrow. My shadow stretches long in the sunlight. Pavement, the air here is cooler. The sky above opens wide clear. Blue, endless. speed begins to fade, the wind softens. My grip eases. The descent is over. My chest is still tight, my hands still tremble, but the corner of my mouth curves into a smile. Behind me, the hill I conquered. Ahead, the road home and right now. Under this perfect blue sky, I know I'm exactly where I'm meant to be.